I'm shooting for 71, and I'm having a hard time doing it. You know, you get my age, every once in a while you like things to happen, it give you excitement and enthusiasm. And last night my grandson called and told me he'd located some turkeys and he wanted to go this morning.
He calls me up and tells me, he said, hey, I'm ready to go whenever y'all, ready to take me. So that afternoon, late in the afternoon, I went to where we had kind of been saving a spot for him. Nobody's been in there, and I went out and I watched all these turkeys. There's a big flock of hens and jakes and longbeards, and I watched them all go to roost that afternoon.
So I actually got to bed early and got up this morning at 4 o'clock.
Pull up to their house, and Gran and Papa are sitting on the front doorsteps with his gun, his turkey vest, his cushions, and Gran with a bag of snacks that she's packed for all 4 of us. So he was, needless to say, pretty hyped up.
So we had a great game plan. Neil met me out here at just after 5 o'clock and went in the black dark and got the camera stuff ready, built a good blind, got everything set, and then Daniel showed up about, early in the black dark and brought Daddy with him.
We got in there, it slapped dark, and got situated, and we had to wait a while. And I guess we hadn't been there, it was just about breaking day, and turkey gobbles, and he's just north of us, probably 300-400 yards in the hardwoods, and then directly another gobble, and there was 2-3 of them gobbled up in there, and my blood pressure began to rise, even though my skin was beginning to freeze.
He said, look, I can't take this anymore. He said, this is about all I can, I've stuck it out, this is all I can do. I said, well, Papa, let me kind of crawl out to the edge of the field, let me cut and see if we can get the turkeys fired up. And sure enough, I crawl out to the edge of the field and I cut real loud, and the turkeys answered me probably for like the second time all morning on the ground. And I wait 3 or 4 minutes and I cut again, and they're right around the corner, and I know they're coming at this point. So I dive back in, get behind the camera, get Papa ready, and sure enough, 30 seconds later, here they come, right down the side of the field.
Somehow or another, me and this red dot having problems. Because when I shot high, and I shot high again. The long story short is, I got a long face, and somehow or another I got to redeem myself.
Sometimes, as everybody says, tragedy kind of teaches a good lesson, but I kidded Daddy. I said, you know what, you're not necessarily known as a turkey killer, you're known as a great turkey hunter, a great woodsman, but more than anything, I think all your awards, haven't they been about conservation? And he kind of just put his head down and laughed a little bit, But the thing it does teach us is that it's, man, the miracle is all getting to go together. You know, grandson, son, or papa, you know, as they call it. And all us getting to go together is the greatest miracle of all. Being out there with the turkeys, having them gobble, having them do right. You know, and we're going to get one.
All I can say is I'm determined if they're going to stick with me, we're going to go one more time. So I'm shooting for 71. And I'm having a hard time doing it because that's several turkeys I've already missed this year. Thanks to my children, my son and my grandchildren, they stick with me. We're going to get one somehow or another.